Hello and welcome everyone. I, Vishali Verma, welcome you all to the Storytellers. In today's video, we will learn about the motions of Earth, how the Earth moves, and what causes the motion of Earth, and what happens when the Earth moves. Now, let us start the video. First motion which is caused by Earth is rotation. Earth rotates on its axis and it takes 24 hours to complete the circle. This is called rotation. Rotation means when this is the Earth and it moves on its axis. This is called rotation. It causes day and night on the Earth. Even sun never rises in the east and sets on the west. It's the Earth which moves from east to west. That is why we feel that sun is rising from the east and setting in the west. That is why Japan is known as the land of rising sun, since it is the furthest country on the east. Means Japan is present here, so almost all the time Japan is facing towards the sun, and that's why it has sunlight most of the times. Now, next motion is revolution. Revolution is Earth rotating on its axis also revolves around the sun. Means this is the Earth, this is the sun. Sorry. If this is the sun, Earth will be in its orbit और ये क्या करेगी? It will rotate around the sun. It will be encircling the sun. This encircling is called as revolution. Revolution is the movement of Earth around the sun. So it occurs on specific path. Here I formed a specific path where the Earth was moving. This specific path is called as orbit. These orbits are oval in shape or elliptical in shape. Oval is egg-like in shape, and Earth moves anti-clockwise. Have you seen the clock? Whenever the hand of clock moves this way, this is called clockwise, and opposite to this is called anti-clockwise. Means always the Earth will be rotating like this in its orbit. Now we will see what rotation and revolution is with the help of a single diagram. This is our solar system. If you see, Earth is spinning around the sun. This spinning is called as revolution. This is the spinning of Earth and it is called as revolution. On the other hand, you can see that Earth is rotating on itself as well. See? So this rotation on its axis, this bar which we can see is called as axis. This is a hypothetical axis and Earth rotates on it as well. So this movement of Earth is rotation and this movement of Earth is revolution. And this rotation causes day and night and revolution causes the seasoning on Earth. Now let us see further. Before knowing about seasoning and withering, we must be knowing that, as we know that the Earth was moving in an elliptical manner or oval shape. So sometime it is so close to sun that the distance is very less. When the Earth is closest to sun, at that time it is called as perihelion. And opposite to that, when it is at the furthest distance, means far away from the sun, it is called as aphelion. The Earth is almost about 150 million kilometers away from the sun, and that is an average distance of Earth from sun. When it is in perihelion, it is 146 million kilometers, and when it is in aphelion, it is 151 million kilometers. So that's why we take an average that Earth is 150 million kilometers away from the sun. Now, why we are talking about this? Because whenever the Earth is moving in its orbit, it's anti-clockwise. When Earth is moving like this in its orbit, it takes Earth to complete a circle in 365 days and 1 by 4th. Means it will take 365 days and 6 hours. So these 6 hours, for the convenience, they are taken further, they are carried forward, and we take 165 days as a year. And when in a day we have 24 hours, so when these 6 hours became 24 hours, we add one more day in February. So 6 4s are 24. So it will take 4 years for this 6 hour to become one day. So in every 4 year there is one extra day in February. This is called leap year. Now let us see further other phenomena. Now, since we are talking about Earth, we must be knowing this thing, that various studies shows that Earth is not vertical. You will never see Earth like this on axis, as you have already seen in this one. See, Earth is not vertical. It is slightly tilted. थोड़ा सा मुड़ा हुआ है Earth अपने एक्सिस पे. और ये जो एक्सिस है, दिस इज़ अ हाइपोथेटिकल एक्सिस. मतलब हमने ऐसा मान लिया है कि यहाँ पर ये अर्थ का एक्सिस है. देयर इज़ नो सच बार ऑन द अर्थ. सो जो अर्थ है दैट इज़ नॉट लाइक दिस. इट इज़ स्लाइटली टिल्टेड. अपने एक्सिस पे थोड़ा सा मुड़ा हुआ है अर्थ. और ये टिल्ट कितना है? इट इज़ 66.5 डिग्री. नाउ ड्यू टू दिस वेरियस थिंग्स आर कॉज्ड ऑन अर्थ. बहुत सारे चेंजेस आते हैं इन द अर्थ सरफेस. बहुत सारे वेदर और सीजनिंग में चेंज आते हैं बिकॉज ऑफ दिस टिल्ट. नाउ लेट अस सी व्हाट हैपन्स जस्ट बिकॉज अर्थ इज टिल्टेड ऑन इट्स एक्सिस. बिकॉज ऑफ दिस टिल्ट अर्थ नेवर रिसीव्स सनलाइट दिस वे. अगर हमारी अर्थ टिल्टेड ना होती, स्ट्रेट होती, तो हमेशा half of the earth will be having sunlight like this, and when we are on the other side, sun is on the other side, it would be having sunlight like this. Means poles and center all will be getting same amount of sunlight. But it never happens. ऐसा कभी नहीं होता. Earth is like this, slightly tilted. Means जब भी sunlight आएगी, it will be more on pole one time. Once it is higher on north pole and other time it is higher on south pole. You can see when the earth is tilted, north pole, equator and this region, lower region of southern pole, they are getting more sunlight. ज़्यादा sunlight मिल रही है. On northern pole, arctic circle, tropic of Cancer and equator and tropic of Capricorn पर. But on the other time it is having more sunlight on south pole. जब भी अर्थ सन के क्लोज होगी, depending on the situation, when which side of the earth is closest to sun, it will be getting sunlight. Coming further, now I told you how the day and night are caused. And that is why when this side of earth is facing the sun, it will be day on this side and night on this side. And when this side of sun is facing sunlight, it will be day here and night at this region. Now we know how the day and night are caused. Let us see how seasoning is caused, how the season change on earth. Now we all know that the sun and this is the earth and it revolves around its orbit. Whenever the earth is revolving on its orbit, 2 times a year north pole faces the sun and 2 times a year south pole faces the sun. When north pole is facing the sun, it will be summer on north pole. When south pole is facing the sun, it will be south pole which will be having summer. And opposite to that, जब इस रीजन में सनलाइट है तो यहाँ गर्मी है और यहाँ ना ये नहीं है तो यहाँ क्या होगा? सर्दी होगी. It will be winters. So when this happens, they are called as different seasons. Now Let us see this with the example of a simple one. We have seen this was the earth, it's its tilted axis, and sun was here. When the earth is rotating this way, north pole was getting more sunlight, as we have seen in the diagram. When this north pole is getting sunlight, it will be warmer. यहाँ गर्मी ज़्यादा होगी, और जब यहाँ गर्मी ज़्यादा है तो it will be called as summer on north pole. And because there is no light on this side, so on this side, on south pole, it will be winter, सर्दियाँ होंगी. इसके opposite, when earth rotates, जब earth rotate करेगा within its axis this way. See, when the orbit is moving, earth will also move, rotate. So when the other side of earth is receiving the sunlight, it will be summer on southern pole. And now northern pole is not receiving the sunlight because earth moved on its axis. So in that time, this region will be having winter. So we see all the phenomena on earth are alternated to each other. When southern hemisphere is having summer, northern hemisphere have winters. When southern hemisphere is receiving the light, northern has cold. There is no light, there is dark. So this happens all the time and causes day and night and seasons on the earth. Now coming to solstice. Solstices are northern hemisphere when it is close to sun. It experiences summer, as I told you earlier. On at the same time, जब नॉर्दर्न हेमिस्फीयर पे समर है, गर्मियाँ हैं, सदर्न हेमिस्फीयर विल एंजॉय द विंटर सीजन. वहाँ पर सर्दी होगी बिकॉज इट इज़ नॉट गेटिंग सनलाइट. नो सन मीन्स नो वार्म, नो वार्म मीन्स नो समर्स, ओनली विंटर विल बी देयर. When the northern hemisphere is further from the sun compared to the southern hemisphere, when the winter on the northern hemisphere and the summer is southern hemisphere, means vice versa. जब southern hemisphere पे सर्दियाँ हैं तब northern hemisphere पर गर्मियाँ होंगी, और जब northern hemisphere पर गर्मी है तब southern hemisphere पे सर्दी होगी. And in between the change of these seasons, ये जो change होता है उसे हम solstice कहते हैं. There are earth position which also causes spring and autumn. And in some part of the earth, autumn is called as fall. Further, when the earth is at the furthest distance from the sun, it is called as solstice. Means, if we closely look at this, we should come to the next one. This one, it can help. When the earth at the furthest point, furthest means far away, on these 4 points will be furthest situation of earth, means they are at the corners of this oval. So whenever earth is here, here, here or here, at the furthest point means सबसे ज़्यादा दूर है in its orbit, these are called as solstices. Let us take further look. How summer solstice is? Whenever there is summer on northern side, we call it summer solstice. In summer solstice, it occurs on 21st June. During this, tilt of north pole is maximum towards the sun. Tropic of Cancer is closest to sun. Northern hemisphere gets long days, and days are longer than the nights. समर सीजन एट इट्स पीक मीन्स जब भी समर सोलिस्टिस होगा, नॉर्दर्न पोल पे ज़्यादा सनलाइट होगी. दिस थिंग हैपन्स व्हेन देयर इज समर सोलिस्टिस. नॉर्दर्न पोल विल फेस मोर लाइट. ट्रॉपिक ऑफ कैंकर सन के पास होगी. वी कैन सी दैट वेयर इज ट्रॉपिक ऑफ कैंकर. इट इज़ द ट्रॉपिक ऑफ कैंकर. इट विल बी क्लोज टू द सन. एंड ऑन द अदर हैंड दिन लंबे होंगे, रातें छोटी होंगी, बहुत ज़्यादा गर्मी होगी ऑन द अर्थ. ऑपोजिट टू डैट इन विंटर सोलिस्टिस इसको हम सदर्न सोलेस्टियल भी कहते हैं बिकॉज एट मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम southern section of the earth is receiving more light. It occurs on 22nd of December. Because it is southern solstice, southern pole will be getting more sunlight. North pole is furthest from sun. Furthest means दूर. North pole sun से दूर होगा, south pole sun के पास होगा. Tropic of Capricorn will be receiving the more sunlight. It will be closest to sun. You can see where is the Tropic of Capricorn. Here is the Tropic of Capricorn. Now it is getting sunlight more than this. See, this is the sunlight during summer solstice. This was Tropic of Cancer, close to sunlight, and this was Tropic of Capricorn, far from sunlight. But on the other hand, जब भी winter solstice है, Tropic of Capricorn is closest to sun and Tropic of Cancer is furthest, means it is far from the sun, दूर है sun से. And southern hemisphere gets long days. Now coming further, which is equinox. What equinox is? अभी हमने पढ़ा है कि कैसे अर्थ पे समर और विंटर्स होती हैं. द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ समर एंड विंटर ऑन अर्थ आर कॉल्ड एज सोलिस्टिस, राइट, एंड दे आर कॉज्ड व्हेन ओनली वन पोल इज फेसिंग द सन. जब सिर्फ एक ही पोल सन की साइड है तभी वो कॉज किया जाता है. लेकिन ऑपोजिट टू दैट इक्विनॉक्स इज व्हेन दिस इज द अर्थ एंड बोथ द पोल्स आर फेसिंग द सन इक्वली. मीन्स सन की जो लाइट है वो सदर्न पोल पर भी उतनी ही आ रही है जितनी नदर्न पोल पर आ रही है. इन दैट सिचुएशन वी कॉल इट इक्विनॉक्स, एंड इक्विनॉक्स कॉजेज ऑटम एंड स्प्रिंग. Now let us see how it happens. When the earth is here on these four situations, both the poles, means southern pole and northern pole, they will be facing equal sunlight. Means this region will be getting sunlight, north and south, north and south. Same for here, northern and southern, northern and southern. सारे के सारे इन पॉइंट्स पर क्या होगा, नदर्न हेमिस्फेयर को भी पूरी सनलाइट मिलेगी और सदर्न हेमिस्फेयर को भी. तो इस सिचुएशन को हम कहते हैं इक्विनॉक्स. नाउ दीज टू थिंग्स कॉजेज स्प्रिंग एंड ऑटम. व्हाट हैपन्स, लेट अस सी. स्प्रिंग इक्विनॉक्स it occurs at 21st March. During the spring equinox, length of the day and night is equal. What happened in summer and winter? They were longer in summer and they were shorter in winters. But in spring, day and night are equal. Same happens in the autumn as well. Day and night are equal. But it occurs on 23rd of September. Sunlight directly falls on equator. Same for autumn. Sunlight directly falls on equator. Spring in northern hemisphere and autumn in southern hemisphere. It happens during spring equinox. That is why it is being called as spring equinox. और इसका उल्टा होता है during autumn equinox. Northern hemisphere will be receiving autumn and spring will be on southern hemisphere. This was all about today's lecture. If you enjoyed watching the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to Storytellers. Tell us for further videos and getting more notifications of this kind of videos. Thanks for watching.